guys, Dark Artisan here again. Welcome back. We have another battle report today, and it's going to be Dark Eldar versus Eldar. As you can see, we're using the Eldar Sky Shield and the Dark Eldar Webway Portal. We're fighting across a ruined battlefield here. We have 5 objectives. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5 is in the building there, and number 6 is over here. We have rolled for deployment. Sean will be taking the side nearest me. I will be going over the other side. We've rolled for warlord traits. We've rolled for everything else, and we'll get back to you when we go through the armies. We are at 2,000 points of Eldar versus Dark Eldar, and this is Sean's army. So Sean, what's in your army?
The HQ, I've got a Farseer, 100 points, but we've got the Wraithforged Stone for an extra 30.
Right.
Nothing else. And then we have the Spirits here, both roll on the Biomancy. From the Elite, we have Fire Dragons with the XR with Fast Shot and a Fire Pike.
Right.
Also in a Wave Serpent with Holofields and Twinning Scatter Lasers and the Shuriken Catapult.
Right, very nice.
We also have the Striking Scorpions in another Wave Serpent, which is infiltrating. They also have an XR with the Scorpions Core and Biting Blade. The Wave Serpent has Scatter Lasers, Shuriken Cannon and Holofields.
So that's going to be outflanking, very nice.
For the troops, I have 10 Guardians with a Bright Lance platform.
Yep.
I also have 2 lots of 3 bikes with 1 upgraded to the Shuriken Cannon.
Yep.
With fast attack, I've got 2 Crimson Hunters. One of them's the XR.
Yep.
Both with Bright Lances. I also have 5 Warp Spiders. One of them's an XR, and he has a Spinneret rifle. And the heavy support, I've got the Fire Prism.
There it is.
I've got the Warp Hunter, the Forge World Tank.
Yep.
And I've also got the Dark Reavers, 5 of them. They've all got Reaver launchers, including the XR, but the XR has fast shot, and they've all got Starshot missiles.
Which is Ignore Jink.
The Reaver rangefinder ignores Jink, but they've all got Strength 8 AP3 weapons.
Yeah, that's not good for me. We did roll for the game type, and it's Cloak and Daggers, or Cloak and Shadows, whichever one it is. So it's secret objectives, so I think it's going to be quite interesting. We'll now go through the Dark Eldar army. Right guys, this is my Dark Eldar army, 2,000 points. Over here we have the Warlord, which is the Succubus with a Clavex and 3 Incubi. She has the Armour of Misery, she has a Webway Portal, she has an Archite Glaive, and she also has the Animus Vitae. They will be riding in the Venom that you see there. So that is the Elite and the HQ choice. For troops, I have 2 lots of 10-man warrior squads, a Splinter Cannon in each, riding in 2 Raiders with a Disintegrator Cannon each, Night Shields, and of course Splinter Axe. For another Elite choice, I had a few points left over, so there's 3 Mandrakes coming along. So we'll see what they can do. It's the first time I've seriously used them. We have fast attack, 9 Reavers, 3 with Cluster Caltrops and an Arena Champion to hopefully snipe out some characters. We have 5 Scourge, 4 Haywire Blasters and 1 Shard Carbine. We have a Ravager with 3 Dart Lancers and Night Shields. We have the Reaper with the Reaper Haywire Blaster. We have the Razor Wing with 2 Disintegrator Cannons, Splinter Rifle, and it's got 2 upgraded missiles. I can't remember the name of them, I've got them in my army list though. We have the Void Raven with Void Lancers and of course the Void Mine. And we have Urian Rakarth and the Grotesquerie. Urian is upgraded with the Cindric Sump, and we also have an Arborition, which is this guy here, just to prevent Urian being challenged out. So we'll get back to you after deployment. Actually, just a point of thought, the Grotesques rolled on their combat drugs table. They have a 4 feel no pain, so that is looking absolutely great. They should hopefully survive quite a while. And for combat drugs, I got Painbringer, which is +1 toughness, which is amazing for the bikes. And the Scourge, so that's really great. And my Warlord trait is reroll reserves, so that's fantastic. We'll get back to you after deployment. Guys, after deployment, Sean has spread everything out all the way along his line. There's the Dark Reapers, some bikes hidden behind there, and they spread well and truly out. I, on the other hand, have deployed the Grotesquerie here, get some cover, hopefully run up the middle of the field, grab some objectives. Over here, I've put the bikes, keeping hold of our objective. Now, I had the mandrakes, but due to not being able to infiltrate within 18 inches of the line of sight, I've decided to plonk them there. So, I'm hoping they'll sit back and just keep their objective, maybe, while the bikes zoom up. So, Sean has rolled to seize the initiative. He has not seized, which means it is Dark Eldar, turn 1. So these are the cards that I drew. One of them I reckon I can get, the other two not so much. So, I've done my entire turn. Grotesquerie shuffled up with a move through cover. They moved and then flat outed. They are within 3 inches of that objective. And the mandrakes are within 3 of that, which means I do score Sean ascendancy. And I did roll for it already, and I scored 2 victory points, and I've kept the other 2 secret, so obviously Sean doesn't know. I've done my entire turn, so I'll now hand the camera to Sean just so that he can film the cards without revealing to me.
Eldar turn 1, I'm showing you my cards. It's Cloak and Shadows. First one. Second one. And third objective.
Right, so Eldar turn 1. The Fire Prism's moved up slightly to get its Jinx save. The Wave Serpent with the dragons in. The bikes and the Warp Hunter are all converging on the Reavers. I didn't really want to put them there, but it was an early game risk that I was prepared to take. So we'll get back to you after Psychic Phase. Eldar turn 1 has been devastating. Sean rolled his psychic powers and got enfeeble and cast it on the Grotesquerie, which meant that they were on toughness 4, and as you can see, they're no longer there. Bright Lance, Fire Prism, and the Dark Reapers took them all out. Over here, everything shot at the Reavers, and I've got 2 left because of 2 up Jink. The Wave Serpent, both squads of bikes, and the Warp Hunter absolutely devastated them. However, they did pass the leadership on a 6. Sean secured objective 1. He secured objective 6, but he gets 2 points for that as his Warlord is on it. And his Warlord trait means that if he secures an objective number, he gets an additional point. So the Warlord was hiding over here. He gained that, and he also got first blood for killing one of the Grotesquerie squads. So we'll now move on to Dark Eldar turn 2. Right, Dark Eldar turn 2, and these are my cards. I think I can probably get, hopefully, 2 of them. I'll turn them back over so Sean doesn't see. I have done all my movement. The Mandrake's got to move through cover, and I have rolled for my reserves as well. The only thing not on is the Scourge and the Razor Wing. So the Mandrakes have moved up there. The Void Raven has come on. He's looking to get shot down on the Warp Hunter, I think. The jet bikes have moved over here. 1 poison bolt deep struck and scattered back 8 inches, but kind of worked in my favour, I think. The other one scattered back 2 inches to there. The Grotesques have moved up 6 inches. The Succubus has landed with the webway portal straight there. The Reaper has moved up to here to hug the wall. It has night shield, so should still be getting some decent cover. And over there as well, the Ravager's come on past its difficult terrain, looking to get shot down on the Fire Prism, I think. So we'll move on to shooting and come back to you. Guys, welcome back after Dark Eldar shooting turn 2. It's been quite productive. The Void Raven managed to destroy the Warp Hunter. The Mandrakes took out one of them to soften them up, hopefully for the bikes to charge in. The bikes did rapid fire and didn't get anything. Over here, the Disintegrator Cannon caused a pen on the Wave Serpent over here. and the warriors unloaded their poison into the Dark Reapers and took them all out. Over here, the disintegrator cannon and the poison all shot at the bikes that were here, took them all out. The grotesques ran forward. The Reaper down here decided to take a shot at the Wave Serpent, and as per my luck, totally missed. Over here, I tried to use the Animus Vitae on the Guardians, and it hit, didn't need to re-roll due to the Succubus ballistic skill, and of course, as per my luck again, I rolled a 1 with Fleshbane. So, never mind, that's out of commission now. Over here, the Ravager, please forgive the placing, shot at the Fire Prism, scored a glance and a pen. Sean jinked, but because he moved last turn, he managed to save the pen, but the glance went through, so he is jinking as well. So we'll now move on to the assault phase. I've only got 1 to do, so we'll come back to you after that. So there we go, the Reavers with their D6 Hammer of Wrath and the standard one, plus their 6 attacks between the two of them on the charge, managed to wipe out the jet bikes. They only consolidated an inch though. So that scored me Death by 1,000 Cuts, I get 1 point for, and Blood and Guts, which gives me another 1 as well. So the score is now 4-4.
Turn 2, showing you the cards again. Blurry, yep.
Right, welcome back to Eldar turn 1. Crimson Hunter Exarch was moved up here. He's looking to take down my Void Raven, I think. The Warp Spiders tried to deep strike here, but scattered back a little bit. The other Crimson Hunter came in, looking to get a shot down on the Reaper, I think. The Wave Serpent over here has moved around, looking to get a shot in on that Raider over there, and the Fire Dragons got out. I think I can say bye-bye to that Raider there as well. Over there, the Fire Prism's moved up. It is still jinking though, so we'll see what's going to happen over there. And the Scorpions are outflanked over here, and looking to get a shot on the rear armour of the Ravager. I think I might have to send somebody back to rescue that and see what happens. We'll now move on to Eldar Psychic phase. Come back after the Eldar shooting phase. The Warp Spiders shot at the bikes. They did battle focus as well and they ran. Unfortunately, the bikes didn't pass the jink saves. Over here, the pilot of the Raider needs to be commiserated. He will go down in history as the best pilot ever. The Fire Dragon scored 5 pens and he saved every single one of them on the jink. Over here, however, the Wave Serpent used its shield, I think showing her about 5 or 6 shots, and the Raider went down. The squad failed the leadership, so they are pinned. Over here, the Guardians and the Brightlands shot at the Venom. Didn't do anything, but the Venom did jink, so it's jinking here. Over here, the Crimson Hunter shot at the Reaper, caused it to jink, but it didn't do any damage. Over here, the outflanking Scorpions, the Wave Serpent did 2 hull points on the Ravager, so the Ravager's now snap shooting and it's lost to Brightlands. The worst thing, however, the Crimson Hunter Exarch took out the Void Raven. At least the Void Raven actually managed to kill something this game, though normally whenever I use it, it doesn't tend to do much. So we'll now move on to Eldar Assault phase if Sean decides to do any assaults. This is Sean's cards. He managed to get all 3. Secure Objective 3, which the Wave Serpent got. Secure Objective 1, which is Warlord holds, so he scores an additional 1 for that. And then he scores Secure Objective 6. So the score is now 8-4 to Eldar. Sean hasn't made any assaults, so I'll now draw my cards and roll for my reserves. Guys, these are my cards, so I'm hoping that I can get possibly 2, maybe 3 of them. I have done my reserves. The Razorwing came on, the Scourge came on. Unfortunately, I tried to place them here, looking to take out the Fire Prism, and they scattered back behind it, but I couldn't place them, so they've gone into ongoing reserves. I've done the movement phase. I've disembarked the Succubus and took it out of the Incubi squad. The Venom's also there as well. Urian and the Grotesques have moved up over there. the raider moved back. I'm going to see if I can maybe get a line in on these warlord, possibly take out some of the dragons as well. The mandrakes are sitting back. I was going to run them up, but I decided against it for the moment, just to see what I can do. And the razor wing is looking to get a line on one of them two squads, I think. It's going to be a hard turn. Sean's got a lot of points ahead of us, so I'm going to have to try and pull it back somehow. So we'll come back to after the shooting phase. Dark Eldar shooting phase turn 3. It's been abysmal. Managed to only kill one warp spider. The razor wing unloaded everything into the fire dragon. Unfortunately, I didn't kill them all. However, you do need to take a leadership test for this. So do you want to roll out on camera?
Fine.
Fine. The poison boat over there even shot the disintegrator cannons at the fire dragon. Missed. They unloaded all 24 poison shots straight into the warlord. He took 11 wounds and he only dropped 1 due to feel no pain. Over here, the succubus threw a haywire grenade at the fire prism. It did nothing. He managed to jink that. The venom shot at the warriors, and a couple of the warriors over there snap-shooted over at the guardians. Only took 1 of them out. Over here, Urian moved up and didn't do anything. But back here, I shot at the fire prism trying to get him to jink, but unfortunately he didn't. So it's not going too well, but I've got a couple of assaults I want to make, so we'll come back to you after Dark Eldar assault phase. Guys, assault phase was pretty feeble as well. The succubus was looking to get a couple of glances on the wave serpent. I was looking to try and kill quite a number of units. The incubi charged over there and took out the Farseer over there. Over here, I went to charge the grotesques in. I rolled 5, and although that got the first grotesque into base to base, even the piling wouldn't get Urian and everybody else in. So I decided to re-roll because of Cindric's Sump. I re-rolled the 2, and I got a 1, which meant I wasn't even in combat. So things have not gone my way. I only scored 1 victory point for no prisoners, and I chose to discard Fear and Terror. So we'll come back to you after Sean's drew his cards and Eldar turn 3.
Hi, this is the Eldar turn 3. Show you my cards.
Can you say it in English, please?
Eldar movement phase. Both of the Crimson Hunters have moved over here. We're going to get shots down on the Reaper and probably the Succubus. The Wave Serpent has shuffled round, just get a look in on the Grotesques. And over there, the Warriors have moved up, probably looking to take out the Succubus as well. So yeah, we'll come back to after Sean's done his shooting. Right, welcome back to Eldar turn 3 shooting phase. It's been pretty brutal. The Bright Lance from the Guardian squad insta-death the Warlord. So she's gone, scored Sean a victory point for that. Over here, the 2 Flyers shot down at the Reaper, caused 1 hull point on it. Back here, the Wave Serpent has killed the Ravager. The Wave Serpent over here has put 2 wounds on that front Grotesque. The Warp Spiders have took out the 3 Mandrakes, and over there the Fire Dragon shot and did a whole point on the Raider. The crew passed the leadership test, so they're not snap shooting, and the Warlord has ran. So Sean, what points did you score this turn, if any?
It's still assault phase.
Yes, it is. We still have the assault phase. So yep, we'll get back to you after Sean's done an assault. Over here, Sean's Fire Dragon assaulted the Raider and he lost to Overwatch. Sean basically made a sacrifice as he knew he was going to get lost this turn. He scored Secure Objective 3, which is this one here, the Wave Serpent is on. He also got Assassinate for killing the Succubus over there and Slay the Warlord. So that now puts it at 11-5 to Sean. So that's pretty brutal. I'm going to draw my cards and see what I can do to try and make a comeback. I'm back to turn 4, and these are the cards I had. I stupidly left this one. I thought I still had my Void Raven, but it got shot down earlier. So I didn't discard that last turn when I maybe should have. Secure Objective 6 is in the back corner next to Sean's Warlord. Secure Objective 1 I could get due to the Incubi being over there. I thought long and hard about it, and I'm going to call the game because I really don't have much left on the board. We did roll for the Scourge. I tried to get the Deep Strike here to get the objective. Unfortunately, they scattered this way onto the Warp Spiders, so they went in ongoing reserve. The only thing I have over here is the Reaper, which he could kill with the Wave Serpent and the Fire Prison. It's not looking good at all. So the most cards I would be able to get is 1 point for Secure Objective 1, which the Incubi over here hold. Sean drew his cards, and he would have Secure Objective 5, which is over here, which the Wave Serpent would get. And another card which if you kill 3 units would score D3. Obviously the Reaper would go, the Venom there would go, and you could quite easily take out the Raider over there with his Farseer with Iron Arm on if he got it off. There's not much that I'd be able to do to come back to it. I spread out way too far. The cards were not in my favour. They forced me to spread out when I didn't really want to, and yeah. So I'm going to call the game now. It's 11-5 to Sean. Had we continued, it probably would have ended up, I think we worked out the end of turn 4 would have been like 14-6. So yeah, we're going to call it there. And yeah, a bit of a shame for the Dark King today, but never mind. So if you like the Batrep so far, please like, subscribe, share, and comment away. But yeah, thanks very much, guys. So, this is Sean's next game. However, Sean has something he would like to say about mine in his last game.
The game's void, the result's void. I made a mistake. I'm not allowed to roll on Biomancy. So, for that I apologise. But I did, once I figured it out, I did hold my hands up and handed it. It wasn't a deliberate attempt at cheating.
And that's what I get for not knowing Eldar very well. I think I need to start playing mine. Put some more Psykers in as allies, because I don't normally play Psykers. So, yeah. Thanks very much, Sean.
I did have it though.
Sponsored by Codex Phil.